Yeah, I mean, art is like the sort of easy first use case, right? Like I think that, you have to remember that these NFTs, these tokens, they're just pointing to hash addresses in IPFS, right? For these metadata files, and those metadata files.
Sometimes they're pointing at some server run by a startup who may disappear.
We're working on that.
Okay.
Don't get ahead of ourselves, Jared.
In an open permissionless network, anybody can do whatever they want to do. But,
right.
The value of these assets is going to be determined by their interoperability to some extent. So people have an incentive to do the same things. And already the big NFT minting operations are, coalescing around the same standard.
Right.
At Protocol Labs, we're working with them on doing the right thing. We have some best practices out. We also just created a service called NFT.storage where we will actually take NFT data either from the user, or we're also just literally pulling it out of the chain. And we will store that data indefinitely, make it available in IPFS, back it with Filecoin. It'll be available indefinitely. And we're just going to cover that because it's sort of always been part of our mission to do stuff like that. What is being produced, it's really easy to sort of poo-poo what's going on as a bunch of GIFs or memes or whatever. But at the end of the day, this is human culture now. This is how we interact with and exchange culture, is through media sharing. And if media sharing is going to move to a public decentralized web, we want to preserve all of that human culture.